Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here with another episode of Magic Duels Origins. So for today's episode we're back with the Eldrazi control deck. I decided to keep that hand mostly because I've got Sphinx's tutelage in there. Okay, so we've managed to find a Goblin Glory Chaser for turn number 1. So he's managed to find a Goblin Glory Chaser for turn number 1. So this could be tough. Okay, excellent. We found the third mana that we need. So we're going to be playing Salvage Drone turn number 1. I can always block this one, which I probably want to do, really. I don't really want to use it for the ingest. I'd rather... Or do I? But I kind of want to kind of... it depends what else he plays, really. I could let it go through, or he could decide not to swing with it. Okay, so he's just going to twin bolt it. So that's kind of taken the decision out of my hands, which is fine. I was going to like, do I block it, do I not block it? But he's just going to twin bolt, which is, yeah, I would like to use his ability, please. So we found Scatter to the Wind, so I'm probably going to get rid of... Olamog's Nullify is probably the least useful one here at the moment, just because, I mean, it's a counter spell, but we've got a counter spell which we don't require having creatures in my opponent's graveyard. I mean, we've come up against an aggro deck, so we want to kind of prevent the aggro as fast as possible. So maybe... I don't know, depends what... Hopefully we get something good this turn. Okay, we found a Spell Shrivel, which is okay, but we're going to be taking a hell of a lot of damage here for the next few turns until we can maybe play something like Wasteland Strangler. Looming Spires, okay, so that's going to get First Strike and +1/+1 for the turn, so we're going to go down to 15. And he's got Goblin Warpaint. Okay, we are in a whole world of pain here unless I can destroy this creature. So I could have done with one of my destroy spells early on there. So I didn't know I was going to play against aggro because not many people are playing aggro at the moment. So this is kind of annoying. I don't know if I've got anything which can help out really here. Scatter to the Winds doesn't really help. Wasteland Strangler doesn't help either. So I may as well just play out Sphinx's Tutelage. And then hope that I can exile something coming up. So like Spell Shrivel and then maybe Merc Strider that. So I've got a couple of turns to play this out. Okay, so we've played another Looming Spires, so that goes back up to a 5/5. So we go down to 8 here. And he's got Inferno Fist as well. Wow, this guy's gone like full on aggression. Yeah, I really should have Spell Shriveled and then maybe Merc Strider and saved the Sphinx's cheat. Oh my sweet Jesus. Yep, we are not quite dead yet, but almost dead. So yeah, maybe what we did here wasn't the best idea. Maybe Sphinx's Tutelage was a bad idea. I think in hindsight I should have Spell Shriveled and gone for the Merc Strider to actually have bounced that back and played Sphinx's Tutelage later on, but you know, it's all in the past now. So that's back down to a 6/4. Mist Intruder will allow us to block for a turn, although he can just kill that, so... we got to at least try. He can just kill it basically with Inferno Fist. So we're pretty much dead here, so I'm probably just going to concede and move on to game number 2. Okay guys, here we are for game number 2. So we're playing Bell something or other, rank 25 maybe? Can't really keep this hand, whereas this one I probably can, just because we've got the 2 lands. We start with Dimir Guildgate, you never know, we might find a swamp or an island to keep it untapped. Yeah, we're playing the rank 21 Bell 03. Yeah, that last game, I didn't really feel as though there was nothing I could have really done too differently there, just because basically it's a red deck wins. It means unless I got like the perfect something like a Reeve Soul, found it straight away, there wasn't really anything I could have done there. Cool, we found 2 Salvage Drone, which is good for us. Couldn't really play like Horrible Array or anything yet as we had the 2 tap lands. Hopefully we'll find that 3rd mana next turn, would be quite nice. I'd even be tempted to block with the Salvage Drone against the Blister Pod just to actually be able to use its triggered ability. Because is he mana screwed? Maybe. Come on, block already. Yeah, I really need to use Salvage Drone's ability because I don't really have a good hand right now. I want to try and find a mana. So yeah, we found the mana. So what do we get rid of? Probably Flesh to Dust. It's probably going to be the least useful for a while, so I'd rather just toss that away. So we found an Eldrazi Scion. Okay, maybe he wasn't mana screwed. And he's played an Elvish Visionary. So it looks like we're playing maybe Golgari Control with Eldrazi. Could be interesting. So I'm actually going to play Salvage Drone here just because I can still play Horrible Awry, and I can also potentially Reeve Soul something as well. So don't really want to Reeve Soul anything this turn, but I like the idea of having Horrible Awry up to counter any creatures that you might play this turn. We'll also be able to dump something in the exile pile as well for later on. So we're going to swing with both of these. So this time I probably want to skip blocking. Last time I did it mostly to get that third mana up, which is what I did. So I'll take the 2 damage this turn, and then see what he plays. So he's going to play Elvish Visionary. So we will probably just dump you in the exile pile. I mean, I've got 2 lots of actual hard counters, so I don't really mind using Horrible Awry just on an Elvish Visionary there. Okay, we've managed to find Ulamog's Nullifier as well. So we're going to swing with the Salvage Drone. Going to ingest something. So I might leave open Scatter to the Winds and Spell Shrivel here. So we managed to mill a land from him there. Don't really need to use Reeve Soul quite yet. We'll see what he plays this turn. Or whether it was worth actually playing a Reeve Soul. So is he going to swing? He's just going to swing with just the Elvish Visionary this turn. Nope, he decided not to. Nope, just the Eldrazi Scion. Interesting. So he can just sacrifice that to play a 4 mana card if he needs to. So take 1 damage there. Let's see what he plays. So he knows I'm playing counter now. So we are probably going to Spell Shrivel you. Just because this is a much harder counter. And he's going to play Golgari Guildgate. Okay, that's fine. I think this has all worked out okay. We've got another Horrible Awry, which is good. But I'm probably just going to Reeve Soul you. Just so I can ingest him again. I don't think there's going to be much else I can Reeve Soul anyway. So I may as well just Reeve Soul the Elvish Visionary. Get out of the way. Ingest a card from him. Which is just dumping cards in the exile pile for Ulamog's Nullifier when I finally am able to flash that in. Just need the 1 more mana for it, so we've still got potentially 2 lots of counter now. Because we've managed to exile plenty of cards, we've got plenty of opportunities to use Ulamog's Nullifier, which is good. Okay, so we played Evolutionary Leap, sorry. We'll get there eventually, muddling my words up. Okay, so he's got nothing there, which is interesting. Okay. Excellent, we managed to find the Sunken Hollow, so we've potentially got the 4 mana for Ulamog's Nullifier. Just going to skip attack there, there's no point swinging, as he can just block with the 1/1. Rather leave my counter open, personally. So I've got 3 lots of counter in hand, one which actually gets me a creature on the field as well. So he's going to play Perilous Mere, which will probably just Horrible Awry that. Dump it into the exile pile. This is where he's got something better to play. Okay, he's played Nissa. That's okay with me. Maybe should have countered that instead, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. He was testing me out there, and, you know, I can accept that. I've got other ways of dealing with Nissa, so not the end of the world. Didn't flip it, so potentially if we get a good draw here, we could be alright. Come on, get something useful. Something useful. Mist Intruder is good, because it allows me to swing at his face above his head and ingest him, so we'll just skip attack there. Plus I could potentially block Nissa, but I doubt he's going to swing with Nissa. I'd rather just flip her this turn. So I can't remember how many copies of Horrible Awry I've got. I've maybe got 2. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so he's played Smothering Abomination, so beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Okay, so he's got to sacrifice creatures now. So I'm guessing he can, like, sacrifice his Scion and stuff like that. It's not the most important card to counter anyway. Okay, we managed to find another Mist Intruder, although what's really frustrating is the fact that I can't now swing above his head with Mist Intruder of my own. So let's just play another one. So I've got 2 Mist Intruders now, so he's got to sacrifice a creature, so I'm guessing he's got to sacrifice the Eldrazi Scion. So he can't even trigger Evolutionary Leap either, which is kind of hilarious. Does he actually get to draw whenever you sacrifice a creature? Ah, right. So whenever he sacrifices a creature, he draws a card as well. That's maybe not the best one to have on the battlefield for me then, as he's now drawing. He's refilling his hand quite a bit. So he's swinging for 4, so we'll probably let that go through. Only take us down to 13, so we're not in too bad a situation right now. Has he got anything to play? So he's going to flip Nissa. So unless he plays another creature, I'm going to take her down to, I don't know, 2? Yeah? So he finds a Woodland Cemetery. And has he got any other creatures to play? Okay, he's got Priest of the Blood Right. That could have done with being countered, but never mind. So we could do with a kill or a bounce spell right now, because we're in a really bad situation. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to play that Mist Intruder in hindsight. So I could have countered that quite nicely, although just having a kill spell would be quite good here. Okay, we find Sphinx's Tutelage, so we're going to play that. Why the hell not? We're probably going to die here, just because I think I've made a couple of mistakes. Mostly allowing that Priest of the Blood Right to come down. So I have to skip blocking here. So he's got to sacrifice a creature, so I'm guessing he's just going to sacrifice that one. Yep. So he gets to draw an extra card. So he's back up to 4 cards, and he loses 2 health as well, because at least the Priest of the Blood Right activated once. Okay, so he's found Foundry of the Console, so that gives him lots of creatures to now sacrifice for the Smothering Abomination, so we're in a really bad situation here. Unless I find something like, I don't know, Languish, maybe? Rot Shambler, ooh. That whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Rot Shambler. That is kind of bad for me. So the Foundry of the Consoles is really good for him here. I might skip blocking here, just because I can't really afford to... So yeah, I think like the lack of mana probably killed me a little bit here. I had plenty of options, but okay, so he's played Reclamation Stage. That's pretty much almost game over for me. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe it wasn't the best idea to play that second Mist Intruder. It's just because I could have then played something like Ulamog's Nullifier. Wow, he's just like got a whole world of pain on the other side of the board right now. So I think the only thing that would possibly save me right now would be Languish, and I don't think I have it, so I think that's game over. I'll see you in a sec for game number 3, guys. Okay, guys, so let's win this game. We're going to do it. So back for game number 3. So that's not a good hand to start with. That is slightly better. So yeah, we're playing Nao200718, who's a rank 19. So yeah, I don't know if this deck's good enough or not, but I quite enjoy playing control if I can make it work. So we're going to start with the Dimir Guildgate. We'll probably drop the island next. So we can play Mist Intruder. We've got Ulamog's Nullifier down. We've also got both of our Scatter to the Winds, which could be useful later on if we get that far. It's played Blisterpod. Seems to be quite a popular card, Blisterpod. Okay, so at least we can potentially kill that next turn with the Mist Intruder. Oh, now we find card draw with the Inspiration. God, but this card never comes up often enough in this deck. I mean, I've only got 2 of them in there, but still, I wish it came up more often. It's just a nice card. Draw 2 cards. Refill my hand. I think something that this deck is probably missing is card draw. Might be something worth looking into, is somewhere introducing more card draw into it. Play the Drowned Catacomb. I might swing over his head here. Ingest in 1. We've got Ulamog's Reclaimer for later on. We've got Horrible Array and 2 lots of Scatter to the Winds to counter with, so let's ingest in 1. Okay, so we managed to ingest a Blisterpod. Fair enough. Let's see what he plays now. So I can potentially Horrible Array any creature that will play this turn. So he's going to swing at me for 1 with the Blisterpod, which is fine. I don't mind. One damage is not the end of the world. So he's not going to play anything interesting. So we could do with a 4th mana here, which we did not find. We found Sire of Stagnation, which is okay. So we're just going to keep picking away his health until we find that 4th mana drop. our hand is getting really full. Oh, at least we're supposed to ingest a Fleshbag Marauder. So come on, play a creature so I can horrible riot. You know you want to. So he's going to swing for 1 again. I've also got Scatter to the Winds in case he plays anything bigger than a 4-mana creature. So we are going to Scatter to the Winds you. Goodbye, Languish. I want to keep my Mist Intruder on the board. Okay, so we still have not found that 4th mana drop. What is going on with my mana drops today? I'm just not hitting them at all. I mean, 4th mana, we've got Inspiration, Olmoc's Nullifier, Necromantic Summons is a bit bigger, so we won't be playing that anytime soon. What do we manage to ingest? Smothering Abomination, that's good for me, because that card is annoying as all hell. Another Scatter to Winds. Do we... Oh, no, sorry, another Languish. Do we Scatter to Winds that one? No, I think I'll let that one go through. There's no point scattering a second Languish. He's played out both of them now, so... Plus he can get his Blister Pod back. Maybe I should have scattered it. To be honest, as soon as we get the 4th mana, we should be okay, though. Okay, we found Complete Disregard, so that could be useful. It is an instant, so I could potentially exile his Blister Pod when it comes back down. So we're still looking for that 4th mana, so Necromantic Summons I don't think is going to be useful here, so I may as well toss that one. Could really do with that 4th mana to actually be able to, you know, start playing my cards. So we're gonna let that go through, and then we're probably gonna complete disregard that. Maybe at the end of my turn if he doesn't play anything else. So he's gonna swing with the swing with the Scion. Sorry. So he's gonna play anything else? No, he's not. So we're gonna disregard you. Exile it this time. Come on, we need the mana. We need the mana. Come on, give me mana. Show me the mana. Come on! What is going on? I've not drawn into a single mana. Well, one. I found that island. That's all I found. So we probably want to horrible array you. There we go. So he's got 1 card left. So I think we've done a good job at kind of countering and staying in this game. Although, like I said, 4th mana, we're fine. We're perfect. But it's just I'm just not finding it. And a Necromantic Summons, of course. Why wouldn't he find a Necromantic Summons? What's he bringing back? Oh, great, my Mist Intruder. That is not good. And we've got nothing to, you know... 4th mana, come on. We've got to give it now. I need that Merc Strider. There we go. So, I'm probably going to Merc Strider the 3/4, because I think that's my creature, technically. So... yes, I would like to put in... what do we want to give him back? Just Blister Pod, I think will be fine. So yeah, I actually get the Mist Intruder back, which is really cool. Thank you for that, kind sir. Please say you just got him. See, now we're underway. We've got the 4th mana. Okay, Bone Splinters, I can accept that. Bone Splinters is fine, because we are well underway now. He's got nothing in hand, and we've got all of the tools we need to actually kind of finish him off now, which is excellent. So... oh, excellent. We've managed to find a 5th mana as well. So, come on, Island. I think he's probably conceding here, knowing that he's now really on the back foot. Maybe not. I thought he was conceding there. Maybe it was just the game being slow for once. So, phew. At least he managed to stay off his control there, I suppose. His controlled aggression, because he's definitely a control deck by the looks of things from what I've seen. But he's obviously just... not found the cards that he wants, I think, would be a good way of putting it. Okay, so now we're hitting like all of our islands, all of our mana drops, all of a sudden. So yeah, we could almost do with our own Necromantic Summons now, I think. Would be quite good, but... So at least we managed to ingest him there. Dump something else in the exile pile, just some mana. So we'll play a Sire of Stagnation, just because it's a big creature, which should allow us to finish him off a bit faster. So, Sire of Stagnation mills him 2, and we draw 2 cards. Thanks for that, mate. It's very useful for me. So now we're hitting all the mana drops in the world right now, which is kind of crazy. At least we've got two lots of counter open for a potential Olamog drop that he might spring on us. But I think we're probably going to win before he finds anything decent here, so... mill him again. What do we do? Oh, Copterfed's gone this time. Excellent. What else has he got? Oh, Erebos is Titan, so we're going to flash in Ulamog's Reclaimer. We'll get rid of you. So you're going to be countered, and yes, we would like to put in mana and Necromantic Summons. It's fine. We don't want to put creatures back in. Don't want putting spells back in, which he might not be able to bring back, but... Okay, Swamp. So we can swing with all of these. We've got potential Ulamog's Reclaimer for more, for another counter if we need it, but I think we're just going to win at this point. Okay, that's good. So we ingest him again. What have we got now? Gravedigger. No, we don't really need anything else. We've got plenty open here. Did he actually quit at the end, or has he actually sort of seen this through? So, replete to Kazandu? Why in the hell not? We'll awaken a mana as well. You. So yeah, that's game over now. Excellent. Cool. So at least we managed to win one game today. It's quite an interesting one as well. It was like control versus control. It was me just kind of like waiting for my mana drops to come through. It's like apparently the first 10 cards of my deck were all kind of like spells, and then everything else has been like mana ever since, which is fine. At least we managed to win though, guys. That's a result in my eyes. So he's watching damage effects, because why would you leave it on? Oh my god. Come on. It's 4 creatures to get through. Can you not click faster? Why would anybody leave damage effects on? I never know. Okay, and the game is apparently frozen, so this is interesting. See, this is why you don't leave damage effects on. God's sake. If he's quit, like, while watching damage effects and kind of broken my game, I will not be happy. There we go. Whew, I was getting worried there. Okay, so we're up to 160 gold, which means we can at least open one pack to finish off with. Halfway to a daily quest as well. We get gold for the first win of the day. Let's buy one of our few remaining packs. So we've only got 2 remaining, so what are we going to get in this? What are we going to get in this pack? So let's open a booster up. Skyline Cascade, Defiant Bloodlord, number 2. Eyeless Watcher, Looming Spires, Maya's Malice, and Akum Hellkite. What does this one do? So target opponent discards 2 cards. It's okay. Okay, so we just got 1 pack left to open for Zendikar, and then I'll be saving up gold for Oath of the Gatewatch. But I'm going to leave the episode here for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.